What's it, Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. What's going down? Hopefully everybody's having a good week. Everybody's being blessed, positive, great things happening for everybody. Good morning though. On my way to work as per usual. Today's message is be your own biggest supporter. So be your own biggest supporter. Support yourself. Don't wait for somebody else or other people to support you before you feel like you're moving in the right direction. Support yourself. Be your biggest supporter. No one is going to go as hard for you as you're going to go for yourself. So go hard. Don't expect people to go harder for you than what you do for yourself. And we all fall into this, like, I don't want to say laziness, but in dishing things out to other people. Make sure that you're doing the most for yourself. Make sure that you're doing the most for you. Don't leave it up to other people to be your biggest supporter, to be your biggest help. You be your biggest help. And don't wait for other people. What up? What up? What up? Don't wait for other people to go hard for you. If you wait for other people to go hard for you, you'll be waiting forever. And if people don't see you going hard for yourself, why are they going to go hard for you? Why are they going to be going out of their way for you if you're not even going out of your way for yourself? If you're not even doing the damn, come on, man. If you're not going hard for yourself and you're not even putting that energy out there or making that effort, people are seeing you. Like the optics is like, damn, like, motherfucker, you expect this shit from me, but you ain't even doing shit for yourself. You're never going to grow like that. You're never going to get what you want like that. You have to do it. You got to put in the work. What is it called? What do they call that shit? The sweat equity. It's not even about finances or money or anything like that. Sometimes it's about you just putting in the sweat equity. You putting in the work to do what's need to be done. And people will see, maybe they'll get inspired and motivated to help you from seeing how hard you go. Like, you know what? I'm about to jump on this because look how hard that fool is going. Look at work he's putting in. He or she. Top of the morning. Let's have a great day. Let's have a great week. Let's go hard for ourselves. Let's be our number one supporter. You know what I mean? Let's be our own number one supporter. Let's be our number one advocate. Let's advocate for ourselves. Show the world how much we believe in ourselves. Because when you work hard and you go hard for yourself, that's the belief in yourself. That's people getting to see, like, damn, this motherfucker believes in his shit. Like, you know, I don't mean to make a joke out of it, but you know how some of these old rappers, like these old school rappers, that they've never been successful or whatever, and they're rapping and rapping and rapping, and they just still keep going and they ain't had a bit of success. But they have belief in themselves. They believe in themselves to keep going. There's nothing in the world that told them that they're going to be successful at rapping besides themselves. You know them old rappers like, hey man, check this shit out. Like, god damn, motherfucker, you've been rapping for 30 years. Ain't had one iota of success. But they still going hard for themselves. That's how hard I want to go for myself. I'm going to be like one of them old... I'll be like one of them old unsuccessful rappers that been rapping since high school. Niggas is still pushing that dream. Like them old failed basketball players that's still pushing that basketball narrative that they going to do something. I'm gonna go hard like that. Oh shit. Good morning. Get that money. Get up early. Early bird get the worm. Early bird gets the worm, baby. Ah, dang it, forgot to get some coffee. What's going on with y'all out there, man? What do you guys have going on that you could put more sweat equity and go harder at? What is it that you can go harder at? What is it that you can put more effort and more work into to being successful or to getting what you want in life? Let's write those things down. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that I want? What do I want to get better at? Because we could be good at 1,000 things, but what is it that you're actually passionate about? What is it that you're actually enjoying? The thing that you do that you enjoy. Max out. Put it all out there. Put all your energy into getting that future for yourself. Yeah, you may be good at 1,000 things, but narrow your focus down to doing what you want to do, which will allow you to do other things. Once you become successful at one thing, it'll allow you to do other shit. Kevin Finley, what up with the super chat? Let's go. Good morning, bro. You and your fam have a blessed and great day. You do the same, Kev. Man, this dude come through every live. I really appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you, brother. What up, Nick? What up, Rob Gotti? What's going down? I'll grab you some coffee, relax, think about the day, but narrow in your focus to what is going to be your most lucrative opportunity. Like, what will give me the opportunity so I can do other things? Don't focus on all 1,000 things. Focus on what's going to allow you to be successful to where you can start dividing up some of the pot and putting your energy somewhere else. But first, go after something hard and go big, and then start working on your other things. You may be talented in a gang of things. You may have a whole talent, but having a whole bunch of talent and spreading your energy amongst all of those talents or all those things that you want to do, one of those things is not going to get the energy it needs or the focus that it needs that's going to set you up and set you up over the top. What's good? What's good? Thank you, Kev. I always appreciate you, man. People up in here early in the morning, y'all getting at it? Y'all at work? What's going on? What y'all doing? But yeah, like, I have to tell my kids, like, oh, you know what? I learned a good lesson, like, in high school. Like, one of the homies was like, we had expected him to want to get down with these dudes, right? Because these dudes had did something to him. And so he had been talking all this shit about them, like, oh yeah, when I see him, I'm gonna do this, da 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 da. And so came to the opportunity for him to do what he said he was doing. He wasn't really jumping at the opportunity. And I said, hey man, like, I was like, hey, what's up, dog? Like, let's go. So I was going to do what he was supposed to do. So I was gonna go act up and act on the anger and the situation and the energy. But the older homie told me, hey man, don't help nobody that ain't gonna help themselves. You can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves. So I was about to fight a battle for somebody that didn't even want to fight the battle for themselves. That shit could have led to anything. I could have got shot, killed, went to jail. But I was more willing to do for this person than he was willing to do for himself. But one of the OGs looked at me and was like, hey dog, you fucking up. Don't ever go out of your way to help somebody that ain't helping themselves. So, needless to say, don't be that person. Don't be that person that ain't helping themselves. What up, Kanye, MF, and West? $2 super chat. You're a real inspiration, homie. Salute. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I really do. You're an inspiration. All y'all inspirations to me. But that's just a fact. Like, that's just a fact of the matter of going hard. Do what you say you're going to do. Do what you say you're going to do. You're an example to other people of what you are. You're the best example of what you're willing to do. Hey, that nigga's willing to go to the end of the earth for his shit. Like, damn, that nigga's down. That's how you get people behind you. That's how you get support. Show them why they should support you. At that point, they're just gonna support you out of the kindness of their heart, and out of you being an inspiration or a motivation to them. Like, damn, that nigga's gone hard. Have you ever seen somebody go so hard with the bare minimum? They've been dealt a bad hand in life, but they still staying positive and they still going hard, and it makes you look at yourself like, fuck, Nigga, what's my excuse? What's my excuse for not going hard right now? When I got so much more than this person, and I have more ability, I have more accessibility, I have more access to things. This motherfucker ain't got shit, and he's going harder, being more successful or putting more out there than I am. Don't be that. But those people always inspire us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, look at this cat grinding. The best way to tap in with me is through Instagram. It's Ace Boy Rios on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram. That's the best way, Javier. I'll be driving. One things that be inspiring me, I'll be driving with my kids in the car or whatever, doing whatever I'm doing, and I'll see a father or a mom walking with 3 or 4 kids in the heat, walking down the street that I'm driving down, going to wherever they're going. Maybe catching a bus, or maybe doing whatever they got to do to get to wherever they got to get to. And it makes me so appreciative of what I have in my life. And it makes me realize, like, damn, nigga, you take a lot of this shit for granted. You taking your car for granted. The fact that you have a car that will take you from point A to point on the metro with kids, while I with a full tank of gas in a good car. Just that alone is nature. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I need to be appreciative. Or waking up in the morning being able to eat something. There's people out there that can't eat breakfast, that don't have anything to eat. People's children who have to eat breakfast at school because they don't have breakfast at home. These are the things that inspire and motivate me to be better and take advantage of what I have. I need to make the most out of what I got. Other people are doing it with nothing. What's your excuse? We don't have no excuse. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. Like, to hustle and grind, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. There's so many ways to get a job, to get some money, to be able to do something to support yourself. You know, like, so many ways. They got online shit. You could just do it from your couch. You could do driving, all that stuff. But I'm saying this to say, like, don't use an excuse to stop yourself from going hard. This year is the year. That's really why I'm saying it, because 2024 is really the year. Like, this is the year to go get it. Like, even me, I feel like I've been lazy and depending on somebody else for editing, to edit my videos. I've been sitting on videos for a month, expecting somebody else to edit the videos or do this. But when I have the capability and I have the get it done kind of mentality, where I could have done those edits and those videos on my own vlogs. I heard Gina Views when she had Keem on her podcast tell Keem, like, yeah, I do the editing, all this stuff, I do all this. And that lit a fire under my ass, because if Gina is doing that and she can motivate herself to be great, and she's doing great things right now, she's doing major things, but she's editing for herself. Why can't I edit? Why am I waiting for somebody else to put out something that I can do? Been sitting on shit for months. And then life happens, and then they can't do this and they can't do that. Well, if that wouldn't happen if you would do it your goddamn self, Rios. This is me talking to myself. Nigga, there would be no excuse. There would be nobody being able to tell you, oh, I can't do this, because you would have done it yourself. And I don't need and that's the other thing. Oh, I need my shit to be amazing, to be the best. No, nigga, just put out what you can put out. It's more important to put out what you can put out. You're going to get better. But I've been hindering myself. I've been handicapping myself. by letting somebody else do the work that I can do for myself. It might be being lazy. It might be that I don't have confidence in myself to do that shit. But guess what? That shit's over. Little simple vlogs and shit, I could do that. Sitting on shit for months. Just stupid. Top of the top. What up, dog face? Gotta crawl before you can walk. That's the fucking truth. You gotta make mistakes. Like, I'm just using my own example. I gotta edit videos and put out videos to see what I like and I don't like. Not that I haven't done it. And the other thing is, I've already edited videos. I put out my own videos. No excuse. That's my own laziness. Stop depending on somebody else to do what you can do. Leaving something off till tomorrow that you can do today. That's been my issue lately. Like, man, I can edit these damn videos, and I'm not shitting on nobody or blaming nobody. It's about me. It's not about nobody else but me. Like, demanding more of myself. And it's not just editing videos. Demanding more of myself as a father, as a husband, as a brother, as a son. Like, that's how I'm gonna get better. I gotta demand more of myself to make myself better. Top of the top. I love that. I like that saying, top of the top. Top. Start saying that to people. Top of the top, my dog. Top of the top, my G. People don't want to do for themselves. And I've been pointing fingers at people doing it. I haven't been doing for myself. I could have 5 videos out right now. I can have all kinds of content out. I have a ton of content that I haven't put out because I've been waiting for somebody else to do it. Because I wanted to look like this, or I wanted to be amazing because this person's better than me. So, nigga, it's a million people better than me at podcasting and streaming, but I still do that shit. Get off your ass and go edit them goddamn videos, Rios. Get that content out. I've been talking to y'all about these chess videos, these other lemonade stand videos, my daughter's soccer game, Xander's performance. I got all those shits just sitting around. But it's over. After today, it's over. It's done. I said this week I wanted to be more professional and motivated to be better on my lives. But I'm about to I want to be better in all aspects of this game, this YouTube game. What up, man? What up, Got Skills? Marin from Love from Denver. Let's go. Everybody up here. True, but don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing your best, and that's all God can ask for. Right. That's true. I'm giving myself grace, but I'm also setting a bar that I can try to reach. You know what I mean? Like, I need to set the bar higher for myself to do more. You know what I mean? Like, don't be stagnant or content with what you're doing. Not stagnant or content with what you have, but stagnant or content with my output. I can do more. I can do better. Hey, H-Boy Dogface, you know what? It's all possible. All of this shit is possible, as a possibility. We all can do content with each other. Like, that ain't nothing. All it is us just getting together, getting on a live with each other. Like, even when I go live here, it says, do you want to go live with somebody? So, like, it's ways that we can connect and talk to each other and put out content with each other. All we gotta do is just connect here. There's no excuse why we can't. There's no excuse why we cannot. What time is it? 6:22? Oh, we're making good time. Up here early in the morning with your boy. 6:22. About to park so I can start really seeing what y'all write. While I'm driving, I can't really pay attention to the chat like that. But I'm about to park. Good little 20 to 30 minutes in. All right, here we go. What's up, y'all? Let's go, Rob. That's what it's all about, man. We're just trying to get a good message out there and be positive. But also, the message is me being a better me. It's like the messages that I be trying to put out, it's not really just for y'all, it's for me too. Like I'm talking to myself. I definitely need to be better, and I definitely need to get harder. I have room to grow. I definitely have room to grow and to get better and to grow in different aspects. Like, okay, I'm getting better on camera. I'm getting better talking. I'm getting better on my live streams. Thursday and Sunday, getting better. Starting to be a little bit more consistent. But what else can I get better at? What else do I need to get? Oh, I need to be better at filming, like getting the camera angles, lighting, get better at my fucking editing. The main thing right now is putting out videos. There's no reason why I can't do that. I had my kids yesterday. I had to drop all of them off EC. Yeah, I had my kids yesterday. Adrian Downs, 49. Good morning, Rios and chat. Coffee on me today, brother. Thank you, brother. $5 from Adrian. I appreciate you with the super chat. So let's just let's hold each other accountable to do more every day, to be better every day. And that's one of my goals now, is to get better at editing, start editing. 1% a day. Kanye, MF, awareness is a big key. It's the key. Being aware is so important, and being in the moment and being available to pay attention to what's going on. Awareness is just like, is up here. You know what I mean? Yeah, God is real. Like, if you don't know that, like, blessings to you. You know what I mean? Like, God will show up. Rob Gotti, I'm just getting off work from graveyard shift straight into this youth summer program I run in Frisco, working with kids from the projects. Been doing it for 15 years. My way of giving back. Hey, man, that's what's up, Rob. Hey, remember to put your links in here so I can support it and promote it, your shit. You know what I mean? Like your program and what you're doing. I got family in the Bay. I got a lot of people up north that are in good places that can help and support. So make sure you put the links in here so we can promote that shit. I can promote it on Instagram. I can promote it here, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. That's really what's up. I used to work graveyard shifts, and that shit ain't no joke. That's a whole different world. Graveyard is a whole different world. You live in a whole different world, a whole different part of civilization. But then to go from graveyard shift to go to a summer program working with the kids, that's dedication. That's motivating right there. That's inspirational. Asad Khan, I don't know, I'm saying your name wrong, but you said, do you believe we hold ourselves accountable for energy we choose not to transgress in? Like, do you mean like choose not to progress, to get better? I'm not sure about that question. I'm sorry, but let me read it one more time. Do you believe we hold ourselves accountable? I don't think we hold ourselves accountable for a lot of things. But anything that goes on in your life, anything you choose to do or not do energy-wise, yes, you're accountable. We don't hold ourselves accountable enough for that. But you are responsible for it. So you should hold yourself accountable. What up, Ace Pit? Good morning, man. Good morning to everybody out there, dude. Like, what's the question? Okay, Pastel Funk got a question. What's up, Rios? I got a question. How do you keep your spirits up like how you do? Like how you do. You not let this everyday life shit bother you. Rios, what's up? I got a question. How do you keep your spirits up like how you do? And not let this everyday life shit bother you? Because Like, I look at it like this. If I have a day, which is today, I am beyond blessed. If even I'm blessed to have a fucked up day. If I have a fucked up day or a bad day or a stressful day, it's better than not having a day. It's people who didn't wake up. It's lit, because so I take it to the minimum. What was his name? I'm so sorry. Dang it. Pastel Funk. Like, I measure it to the minimum. Like, it's people that don't have today. I have today. You have today. We all have today. There's people that don't have today. So I am not going to disrespect those that have passed or that didn't make it to today by going out here and being fucked up or being down about myself, being down about situations or scenarios that are going on in the world, when there's people that ain't even have the opportunity. Especially me. Like, I can't believe God let me make it to where I am today, like all the things that I did. So I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for every second I get to breathe. I'm thankful. I got so many homies, so many friends, so many family members that ain't here. And for me to go out here and not to put out some good energy or try to be positive is a disrespect to the ones that can't be here. If I'm not trying to do the most and try to be impactful and help people have a good life, that's really what it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you could wake up and think about all the people that you know that didn't wake up today, you'll have a good day. You'll appreciate today. And that's the bare minimum of why I think I put out the energy that I put out. And that's just one reason, but there's so many more reasons to be thankful for, to thank God, to appreciate the universe, to appreciate the Lord for giving you the opportunity to be great. Every moment you're alive is a moment to be great, to do something amazing. So that's really it. I'm sorry for the long-winded answer. God is amazing. Thank you so much for creating his spirit. Protect God's children. Your mindset is so valued. Thank you, God. And then that's another thing. I'm saying your name wrong, and I'm so sorry. Asat Khan, love you. Sorry. God is amazing. And the other thing is, we're all amazing. God thought we were amazing enough to wake us up today. Let's treat ourselves like how special we are. Like, think about what you had to make it through to be here today. So much shit we had to go through, so many things to go right for us to be in this exact moment right now. If you break it all the way down, you drove to work, there could have been an accident 1 second away. If you did one thing different, it could have been an accident. All throughout your whole life, just one thing different, you don't be here. So when you look at life in the simplest form, you learn to appreciate it. The job that you have right now, or the class that you're in right now, or whatever position or wherever you're at in life, you're complaining about it, or you're mad about it, or you're pissed off about it, but you're in a place where you can't do that. You're in a place where you can complain. There's somebody that will cut their right leg off to be in your exact position. There's somebody in this world that will give their right leg to be in the position in life that you're in. And that's just being in America with no job. Just to be in America with no job. There's people that would cut their leg off just to be here, to be doing what you're doing, to have the opportunity that you have. To have some running water, to have soap, to have toothpaste. At the bare minimum. You don't have to be rich as fuck for somebody to want to be where you're at. It's people out here in the world, in these third world countries, that are, think about the migration that people are doing to come across the border with their children. Just to get here. To get to where what we complain about. To get into a position that we say is fucked up. This shit is whack. California is so expensive. This shit is stupid. It's hot. We complain about everything. But it's somebody right now risking their life and their children's life to get to your position. What? Nigga, how I'm not gonna wake up and be like, hey, let's get it. Let's get to it. Get your ass up, Rios. Go edit these fucking videos, Rios. Start talking to myself in the third. I'm gonna read your question in just a second. God of War. Ace Boy Dogface, thank you for the super chat, $5. Just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate your approach in life as well as words of wisdom. They really help me maintain my positivity. Ace Boy Dogface, man. I already told you. I appreciate you just as you appreciate me. You do for me what you're saying I'm doing for you. All of y'all. Everybody in here. You guys, and I thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for sharing that. But I just want you to know that the feeling is reciprocated. It's a mutual feeling. Rios, if you met your 18 to 20-year-old self, what would you tell him? And what would be one thing you learned from him? Ooh, that's a good one. What would I learn from my 18-year-old self? I've already learned what I've learned from my 18 to 20-year-old self. I would say, slow down. There's no rush. To my 18-year-old, 22-year-old self, slow down, stop, sit down, think about it. At 18, at 22, I thought I was too old to go to college because I would be starting as a freshman and all my friends will already be graduating or something. And so I was like worried about perception and people's perspective of me. I would say, slow down, figure out what you want to do. Don't rush, take some classes. There's no time limit on success. And you are deserving of love. You're deserving of greatness. I would tell myself to slow down because I was in such a rush and felt so much pressure to be successful or to be this, like, do what people are thinking that I'm supposed to do, instead of looking within myself and figuring out what I wanted to do. I was trying to be this tough guy or trying to this image that people thought I was, and I was just maintaining an image that wasn't even me. So I would tell myself, slow down, love yourself, work from within, and then work out, because I was in such a rush. Like, if I'd have just slowed down, I'd have been able to pick what I wanted to do. I could have done anything. I've done a lot of things in life, but I was just like jumping around because I thought I was supposed to have this much money. I thought I was supposed to have this apartment. I thought I was supposed to have this car. Instead of just being worried about being happy and being a productive person, being a productive, positive person. All the shit that I thought was important wasn't. None of the shit that I thought was important was important. None of the things that I thought was going to happen happened. What did I learn from my 18 to 22-year-old self? One thing that I did, like, I had no fear. I had like no fear. And but the reason why I had no fear was the wrong reason. I have no fear now, right? Like, I don't live with the spirit of fear. But back in the day, my fear was because I didn't value life. I had no fear because I didn't value life. I didn't value my life. So I wasn't fearful. I didn't care. I wasn't scared of nothing because I didn't value myself. Thank you, Ace Boy Dogface, for the super chat. I really appreciate you. I'm glad I caught. What up, Devon? See you up in here. Let me see. EC says, Rios, you say you're not in recovery, but you have a lot of recovery mindset. I feel like throughout life, like, you're constantly recovering. You're constantly recovering from something. You may not be recovering from alcohol abuse or drug abuse. You may be recovering from trauma. You may be recovering from pain. You may be recovering from letdown. You're always recovering. You're regenerating. You're constantly regenerating and getting better in life. So I would say it's a recovery mindset, but it's also a mindset of giving myself grace and giving myself an opportunity to be better, to regenerate and be better the next day. So you're always in a state, like you can say recovery if you that's what you want to use the word recovery, but you're refreshing, you're regenerating, you're rebuilding. You know what I mean? Like constantly, there's more things that you have to build up. You know what I mean? Like it's more than just like addiction. It's like you could recover, you could be in recovery for a multitude of things. And so I would say I'm not recovering from alcohol or drug addiction or anything like that, but I'm still recovering from my past. Like I'm still recovering from my trauma daily, still recovering from my drama, my anger, things that I've done in life. I'm always going to be trying to regenerate and rebuild a better Rios. Thank you, EC. Shout out to you, man. Speaking facts, great motivation for top of the morning. Thank you. Dethrone, nah, you good, fam. For real. Thank you, Rios. I really needed that. I need y'all, man. My soul's passed away 7 years ago yesterday. Been with my new love for 4 years. Always so grateful, even for my shit days. Soulmate. There you go, EC. That's the mindset right there. August Khan says, what is your perception of it's not what you do, it's how you do it? What does that mean to you? Like that could be taken a, a multitude of ways. You could say it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's like it's not that you rap, it's how you rap that makes you successful. It's not that you play basketball, it's how you play basketball. It's not it's like how good are you at what you're doing. So it's not the fact that you're doing something, it's how you're doing something. Um, I could be talking to you guys and I could just be saying a whole bunch of bullshit or not being productive or positive, and I can be super negative. It's not that I'm talking, it's how I'm talking. Am I being positive or am I being negative? That's how the perspective of what you're doing is going to be received. So is everything is we're all doing something, but it's how you're doing it. How are you? Like you're rich, you got rich, but how did you get rich? Did you rob people, or did you serve people and success came your way? Or did you take money from people? Did you steal? Did you kill? You're successful, you're well to do, but how did you get that way? How did you do it? Did you do it negatively like an evil person, or did you do it as a good person? That's how I take that. Sorry, it took so long. God is amazing. Yes, he is. Good morning to everybody out there, man. I'm just trying to catch up on your what you guys have been writing. The fuck? That nigga's Indian. Nah, that nigga's Samoan or like Moana. I'm black and Puerto Rican, y'all. Damn. Third person talk is superpower. Damn, I got a lot of messages in here. Dang it. Fuck. Holy shit. Hold on, let me go. Okay. That the best investment in life is people. Invest in people, right? Top of the morning, Rios. I'm just showing some love. Thank you, Looney. Thanks for giving us your answer. It was really good. I've been there too. I'm recovering from recovery. Shit. Ace Boy Farrakhan. Trauma is the hardest thing I've ever, Ace Boy Dogface. Trauma is the hardest thing I've ever had to get over, and I'm still not over it. It still plagues me on a daily basis. It's fresh. It's in the in front of your mind. But just know that trauma is not stopping you from doing anything. That trauma, they try to, so trauma, right? Think of it as they try to murder your spirit. They try to kill your soul. They try to assassinate your spirit. Trauma tried to assassinate your spirit and who you are at the core, but they were unsuccessful. The fact that we can say we have trauma means we made it out of it. We made it past that incident. Yeah, there's stuff that the recovery and the stuff that's behind it is still there, the memory and the thought of the trauma. But guess what? We made it out of that fucking trauma. Remember that. You made it out of that fucking shit. It's not gonna stop you from doing what you need to do in life. Facts for life. Thank you for the $1 super chat, man. I appreciate you. Survival's guilt is a motherfucker too. Dang it, what? I forgot this. I'll push this up. Dang, I got so many messages. Hold on. Okay, there we go. This is my work shirt. I'm going to work. I ain't trying to be clean. And that's the other thing. Like, people will look at you. People will look at you and hear your message. And at that time, will still take the moment and time to say, your shirt's dirty. That person is hurt. That person values the shit that I don't value. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like, look, it's got to stay right there. But so what? I'm still gonna get out here and get to it. That's nothing to me. I'm going to work. I'm gonna be at work in a dirty shirt. Nigga, I'm not about to come in here in good clothes. People in here. But be out here, be effective, be productive in your proactive and productive in your positivity, man. Be active in being positive. Be active with it. People are gonna look at stuff and say stupid things, and that what they say doesn't even matter that much. It doesn't even hold that kind of value. It's just a reminder of ignorance. You know what I mean? It's a reminder of people that are out here that are hurt. And this is the reason why we talk and why we do this, because there's so many people out here that are hurt, that are in a place where they can't even see what they're doing, can't even see that what's being said or the help that's being trying to give to them. Great comments, man. My chat, this chat, it's always off the charts, man. Y'all always motivate me. The things you say, the things you write in here, I take them with me throughout the day. I used to get all my siblings' food on their shirts only because I knew others judged us. Yeah, they'll judge you. But how much is their judgment to you? They'll try to clean it up or whatever, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Haters getting the boo. I'm not going to control you mods. I'm not going to control what y'all do. I'll leave it up to y'all. It's y'all opinion. Y'all control the flow of the chat. It's up to y'all. I'm not tripping, but if y'all don't like it, I don't like it. Have a great day, Assad. But yeah, just keeping myself hungry and demanding better of me. You know what I mean? I can't look at somebody and ask them to be better if I'm not trying to get myself better. I can't ask my kids to go out here into the world and try to be successful and be great at something if I'm not trying to be great at something. Hey, that's like, loving your enemy, right, is one thing. You know, like, that is like being a loving person, being a beacon of light. That's a thing. But it's being smart about loving your enemy. You want the best for your enemy. Don't allow a snake in your bed. You know what I mean? But yeah, you could want the best and wish the best for people. And like when Jesus washed the feet of his enemies, I don't think it was really for his enemy. I think it was for the people watching. The message where people watched, that looked and were seeing, it wasn't really for Jesus and the enemy or washing the feet of people. It was for people to see that, like, oh shit, if he can do that, what can I do? Do you know about shadow work? What do you mean by that, Assad? Tell me what that is. Or give me an explanation of what you mean by shadow work. I use that snake stuff lightly because I believe in the Chinese zodiac and I'm a snake, laughing out loud. Not snake in that sense. Like, think about it as like a rattlesnake, a literal physical rattlesnake, playing with a rattlesnake and trying to bring a rattlesnake that's in real life back to health. That rattlesnake is gonna bite you. Rogelio Hanson, I see you in Inglewood a lot in your vids. You be in the set on market a lot. You ain't gonna have no problems ever over there. You stamp love from the wood. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I really, really do. And I do be in Inglewood a lot. I love Inglewood, man. Like, to be honest, like, my favorite cities is just me. It's just me. It's South Central, Inglewood, Compton, and Long Beach. I love those cities. And it's not just like, it's many reasons why I love them. I love the houses. I love the properties. I love how big the properties are. I love the energy of those cities. And it's home for me. All those places make me feel comfortable, make me feel like where I came up. I grew up on the east side of Long Beach, so those places bring comfort to me. Like, I feel comfortable in those areas because I feel around my people and how I was raised. And I was raised by amazing people, amazing neighborhoods, amazing community. Yeah, there was fucked up stuff, but I love, like, Inglewood. Oh man, and the thing is, Inglewood, if y'all don't know, Inglewood is about to be the forefront of what's happening in LA. Inglewood is gonna be the place. Inglewood's always been the place, but with all the building that they're doing, and that's not even why I like Inglewood, because of SoFi and the stadium. That has nothing to do with it. I love Inglewood though. Yeah, thank you, Rogelio. That's a great one. Facts for life. Our external conflicts reflect internal struggles. Yep, that's dope. That's a dope one, EC. You also never know if your enemy is necessary. Did you know an electron is proportionally 400 football fields from its nucleus? Enemy might be a necessary competition. Boom. Damn. Shadow work is the explanation of your insecurities in its most purest form. I highly recommend it, but you seem to have no insecurities. Oh, no. Aside, I have insecurities. Yeah, I do. I have insecurities. I got to think about what they are. My mental health issues were a big insecurity for me. My PTSD, my ADHD, anxiety, depression, like, those were like insecurities for me, because I thought that no one's supposed to have, like, that's not normal or something's wrong with me. But now I'm to the point where it's like everybody's got something wrong with them, but I have some insecurities. I don't harp on them. Like, I would have to think about what they are. I have it. Drop it on the day before my birthday. Let's go. Especially after K-Dot's last, stand up for yourself. Hey, that's a great message, to stand up for yourself. Yeah, in all aspects. The real Tiger Reels. I got a family member who been going through a crossroads. He used to be tough and stuff, but he is struggling with ego problems and realizing normal people disrespect like nothing. It's not personal. That I could kind of relate to that, you know. I could kind of relate to being tough and stuff, but I don't know his background or anything like that, but we take levels of disrespect, like, when we go out into the real world and go into, like, the work like the labor force or out here to outside of your community or outside with what you're comfortable with, they don't find the same things disrespectful that we find disrespectful. Like, there's places where people call each other bitch all the time. Like, oh, shut up, bitch. But that's not something that I grew up with. So if when I was young, even now to this day, I'll check somebody, hey, I don't play that. Don't talk like that. Don't say, associate that with me. Respect me as a man. Don't call me that. But I know how to talk it to it. Back in the day, that was fighting for me. That was like a fighting situation. And I took everything very personally. You know what I mean? Because where I grew up, those were attacks on your character and you weren't tough. Like, oh, I got to stand up for myself because he said this. Who cares what anybody says? Who cares what this? But in the hood, it was attached to you. It was a jacket you, or like, oh, that nigga's a buster, or he's this and that. So you had to fight for what you were doing. But as you grow older, you can't take that attitude into those rooms that you go into. You can take it, the attitude, but the way that you handle it has to be different. You have to have a different energy. You have to talk to it differently. You can't go fight somebody, be like, hey, somebody calls you a bitch, you would have beat their ass. But now, as a grown man in a room or at work or something, you say, hey, man, I'm gonna give you that one time. But what I'm telling you is, don't disrespect me. I don't play. If that's what you do with everybody else, don't do that with me. You respect me and I'll respect you. All right, we good? Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go get some lunch. Like, and it's I want to say ego and pride, but it's not really ego and pride. It's a conditioning. We thought we were supposed to be that way. We thought we're supposed to be tough, rough and tough, and talking all this shit and doing that. But it's I don't want to blame it on ego. I want to blame it on our upbringing. Ace Boy Dogface, I'm going to stream Friday at Ace Boys Worldwide. What up, Me's Knees? What up, Brios? Love from the city. Thank you, brother. He needs to find a balance between aggression and passiveness. And also, usually when we're that rough and tough shit and just tripping and being aggressive, we have issues communicating. We have issues communicating our emotions or how we feel or how something made us feel. Just got to learn how to talk to his energy and not be physical with his energy. Tupac, man. Come on. Jay-Z or Tupac? Tupac. God don't like ugly. That's all I say. Disrespect is disrespect, bottom line. But it's how you handle the disrespect. Are you going to allow somebody calling you a bitch to send you to jail? Somebody call you a bitch or somebody disrespect you, and you going to let their disrespect take you out your square and all the shit that you've built in life because of their ignorance? Disrespect is disrespect, but it's how you handle it. I ain't letting nobody take me away from my kids. I'm not letting nobody take me away from what I'm doing in life because they're ignorant. And maybe they don't know that they're being disrespectful. That's the other thing. Sometimes people don't know that what your boundaries and what your standards are in life. Sometimes they don't know. That's not how they grew up. Everybody don't grow up like us. Everybody don't know shit like us. So they may be being disrespectful to you, but to them, I was just playing. That's how I play with people that I like. I joke and bag on people when I love them or they're my friends. No, that's not how I do. Communicate it. That's not my shit, so don't do that with me. Rhode Island in the house. So he has to adjust, right? He has to express himself. He has to communicate that. And you don't have to always be right. You don't have to always correct somebody. You could just move in silence. Real G's move in silence. Like, okay, I see that's how that motherfucker work. I see how that move. Okay, this is that. I'll correct him here, correct him there. But it's not upon you to be everybody's daddy. No, that's disrespectful. I'm gonna have to whoop his ass. You're not his dad. He talking to him wrong, or he doing this wrong, or she's doing this wrong. You're not nobody's parent. You can try to help, but use your words. Yeah, man. Like, you're not there yet, but you will be. You will be. Nobody's calling me a bitch, but I'll give somebody grace to fuck up and check them on it. What am I gonna do? Be here at work, beat somebody's ass to the ground? Man, you can't say that shit at work these days anyway. The motherfuckers will be a human resource. You be fighting every day. You be fighting every day if you fight over disrespect. You're not gonna make it to. I'll tell you this much: harboring that energy, you ain't gonna make it to where you want to go. If you don't conquer your inner demons, your inner aggression, your inner I have to fight everybody on everything, you're not gonna make it to where you want to go. I ran out of passes here in Washington State. No more passes out here, cuz. Nah, they ain't get no passes over here, nigga. DMX or Wu-Tang. Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a really hard one. I'm a DMX. Setting boundaries is a huge life. It's huge in life. I'm still learning how to do it appropriately by expressing them. There's no bad way to say this is what I will put up with. This is what I'm not putting up with. But oh shit, damn, it's so many messages. Hey, but I love y'all. I got to get in here at 7 o'clock. Thank you for being here with me in the morning. Go out there, be positive, be a positive impact for somebody. Everybody in here, I love y'all. I thank you for supporting me. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Just go out there, be great. We have this day to be great, right? Take advantage of the day that God gave us. Be a blessing for somebody. Go out there and be impactful and spread positivity and love. And don't stand up for no respect. Communicate. You ain't got to beat everybody ass. Communicate what you feel. Set your boundaries like that. That's universal for don't, you got me fucked up. Hey, check motherfuckers, but you ain't got to beat everybody's ass. But have a great day. Love y'all, man. I'm out.